Hey everyone, this is Rob from robwellman.com. Welcome today. I am going to show you how I go through a viral mailer or a safe list and determine whether or not they are a good fit for me. So this one is called ClassicSoloMailer, and I found an ad for this on another website. And essentially I signed up for this, and I've already received my initial email confirmation. However, if you notice on the screen, it says that my account is inactive and that I have to view 10 emails in order to verify my account. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click through these, and I'll speed the video up a little bit when I'm done so it won't bore you to tears. And then I will show you sort of how it is that I determine whether or not a mailer is actually worth using. So first, I'm just going to click here. Because I have to activate my account, and essentially I have to surf these ads and look at these ads. So what I do is on each one of these ads there's an ad here, and then it says claim your credits. Well, when you claim your credits on these, what they're going to do is it's going to open up a new URL for each one of these ads where they're trying to get you to click and see what their offer is. So I'm going to go ahead and open up all 5 of these, since there's only 5 of them per page. I believe it said, yep, 5. And then there's a refresh ad button here on the bottom. So now, in order to make sure that you're a real human being, it's asking you to match the icon. So I'm going to click on the 9 here. I get 20 credits. This is just, that's kind of funny with the mask on due to coronavirus. And then what I do is I just sort of tab through these and go to each one, get my credits for each one, and then I close out these tabs and go back and I'll refresh and see how many total credits that I have. Many times on new sites like this, they'll even have a sign-up bonus. And I do understand that a lot of times that the best benefit comes when people have seen your ad multiple times. So, you know, I know that I may not get the best open rate or click through to my own ads whenever I'm showing these for the first time. But I will show you what I'm interested in. Okay, so let me hit refresh ads here. I believe I have to get 10 of these. So let's go ahead and do the next batch and get some credits going up here. Okay, so I should have 5 of these open, and I'm going to go to each one. Is Facebook currently hiring? Don't want to work for Facebook. Okay, got my 21 credits this time. It goes up probably a little bit every 10 or so that you click. I had already clicked a grouping of 5 before I started this email, so I probably have verified my account, but we'll just go through and look at these viral mail profits. I will be creating another viral mail profits video. I'm going to be signing up for the pro account with them today so that I can have access to the multi-mailer because I want to use that to simplify what I'm doing, because now that I've really embraced using mailers to get my ads out, Referral Frenzy is another good ad. I need to automate this a bit more. Because I am starting to really see results, and I don't need to just sit here and just click and click. Okay, so at this point, if I go home, let's see, account's been activated. Hey, and I've received 200 credits, 200 banners, and 200 text ads. Wonderful. So I've got a little bit of a start on this one. And it also says here that new members contact support, and look what I get to do. I get to claim probably 1,000. I'm betting this is the same 1,000 credits for mailing, 1,000 banner credits, and text credits. So let's contact support and see what this is all about. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have to email the ClassicSoloMailer here to get my credits. Okay, so let's do that. I will send him an email, compose here, and let's send an email. Credits for new members. Hi, my name is Rob Wellman, and I am a new member of ClassicSoloMailer. I just clicked the ads to activate my account and would love the 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. Promo for new members. Thanks, Rob. I like to be personal in these because you never know. I mean, these program owners, they're real people, and you know your goal here in this business is to make contacts with people, build relationships with people. You never know when an email like that sent to somebody is something that's going to spawn off a relationship that you can then use in the future to help them and get help yourself. So it's definitely worthwhile. Okay, so at this point I am waiting on getting the initial credits from them so that I will, oh look, now I've got these credits in my account. Wonderful. I'm assuming that he had already done that, or I may have already mailed him, I can't remember. Okay, so at this point, if I go to send a mail, let's see for ClassicSoloMailer exactly how many I can send as a free member. Looks like here that I can send a maximum of 1,000. Okay, so what I need to do at this point is I need to grab my swipe file that has all of my mailers in it, and I'm going to do that. I will pause this and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and what I did was while I paused this, I went to Lead Sleep and I made sure that I had my rotator, which is what I'm going to be rotating through in here. I rotate through 2 pages whenever I am doing this, so that I'm doing a split A/B test. And what I do is to these mailers I am sending the following. I have 2 pages that I rotate through. There's this clicking and clicking with no results, and no results from your surfing. The ad basically is the same. It essentially tells people that I've signed up for all of these traffic exchanges and mailers. I track everything. I can show you that in Lead Sleep. And then from my stats, what I do is I create videos and training and marketing articles that show people how to split test, how to write effective ad copy, how to use mailers, all kinds of things. And I do this for people that sign up for my mailing list. So if you notice, what I do on here is I'm really just trying to get people to sign up for my list. And then what I do is I track these with this particular URL right here, ending in 467. So let me show you the ad that I'm going to use. And this is an ad right here. And notice I've got this source on the end called ClassicSoloMailer. And what this allows me to do is send this exact email out on this mailer now that I've got some credits. And I can track and see who it is that comes back or at least clicks on this, so that I know a little bit more about how effective this mailer is for getting people to my page, because that's something I'm really interested in. It doesn't do me any good to click on these ads and look at ads, in exchange send my ad to other people if they never look at it. So right, that's kind of how I do all of this. So let's do this first of all. Let's make sure that this is actually going to work. So in a new window here, I'm just going to open up this link, which goes to my rotator. And now I can see my ad. So let's go back to Lead Sleep, which I love to use for this sort of tracking. And I'm just going to refresh this page here. And then I'll go down here and look at my results and see whether or not Lead Sleep picked this up for today. We'll do past 24 hours. And let's see, there's ClassicSoloMailer. And I can see here that, yep, it looks like I indeed had a no results from surfing, which is exactly what this ad is. So Lead Sleep is working, my link is working, so I know that I can now use it in this mailing. So now let me go back and I'm going to highlight this ad. Let me select all, copy. I'm going to come here. I'm going to paste this in. Now this link right here does not need to go in the ad. It needs to actually go down here in the site URL. So I'm going to paste it in there. and I'm going to put the number of credits, and as a free member I can use 1,000 credits, so that means 1,000 emails. And then for my subject, essentially I'm going to use the same thing as the subject here. However, this is something that I do differently. These are mailers and not necessarily traffic exchanges. So what I do is I do no results from your mailing, because that makes more sense because of who it is that's looking at my ad. Okay, so it says I can use first name, last name, and credit link. So this credit link needs to go in here where my URL will be shown, which will be right here. And then I've got first name up at the top, and it looks good. It looks like I've got my ad. I've verified my URL. I may come back to this site and use them again depending on what kind of results that I get. So I'm going to click Save as New Template and click Send, and let's see what happens. First, it looks like it's going to check my URL, which happened. Looks good, so I'm going to hit Confirm. And your message has been queued. You should be able to view it in the Sent Messages page in a few minutes. So that means in a few minutes here, as I go back to the mailer and look at sent messages, let's see, it's queued. And so they are going to have some additional stats for me here, but I like them myself. Also, and this is something else that I'm going to cover in another video, I create labels in my Gmail account that I use for these, to where I'm going to get copies of my own ad if it hits me, if I'm one of the 1,000 people that it emails in this list. But I use this when I sign up for one, and you can see I've only signed up for this one today. That's why I have so few, only 9 emails. You can see essentially how many emails I've received from them today. So that's it. I've now sent my mail out, and we will see what kind of results that I get from this, and I will be sure to update the blog post with my results after they come in. I hope you have a wonderful day and keep on clicking.